All right, you ready to start some target training? Here's a treat. All right, I'm gonna make sure that we have motivation for treats, that the treats are interesting, and that the Conure's ready to come over and take one. If he's not eager to take one, then the target training won't work. Now he's taking treats, I'm ready to introduce my clicker and target stick. We've already done a little bit of clicker conditioning so he knows what that sound is and shouldn't get scared of it. So I can just show the target stick in front of him. And as soon as he gets curious and touches the tip of the stick, just purely out of curiosity, he's never seen it before, I can click and give him a treat. All right, you gonna try one this way? What's that? Great job. Most parrots, not all, but most of them, just out of curiosity, will touch the stick. Great job. And when you click and replace it with a treat, they learn very quickly that the stick is an equivalent of a treat. Great job. That went super easy, but these birds are super smart, so it's a very good concept. Wow, great job. Now he's taking steps over to touch the stick. That's awesome. You're so smart. All right, gonna try again. Now we're gonna try at a bigger distance. Oh, wow. All right. So sometimes I try to test them and ask them to do something that's a little bit harder than what they're used to show me, does he get it or not? Oh yeah. All right, well, there you go. Because if I kept showing the stick to him very close, I wouldn't be realizing that he's ready to come a long distance for it. But on the other hand, if I ask him to do it too far and he doesn't come, then he might not quite understand what to do. Oh, there it was. So being a little bit patient so that they can take the test and figure out what to do is great. But at the same time, I wouldn't ask for too much. And if it doesn't work, I'll take the stick away and try again. Target. Great job. Great job. So this literally is the very first time that this conure is seeing a target stick, but he learned it in like 10 seconds because parrots are super smart and really, really great at training. And even the little guys like this Green Cheek, very smart, can learn very quickly. The purpose of target training is to teach them to go where you want them to go. So the game is that they walk over and touch the target stick wherever it may be pointing, whether that's to come toward you, away from you, into the cage, out of the cage, onto your finger, or for a flight recall. Target. All right. We weren't quite ready to go there yet, but that's all right. That was great. Target. Very good. Now, one thing you may notice is I've been using the target stick smaller. He's a small bird. I don't want to be using a full-length target stick and kind of over-imposing for such a small bird. I also don't want him stepping on it or going on it. So what I did is I just pushed some of that target stick down in my hand, made it a little bit smaller. Now, on the other hand, if you have a very large parrot, or you have a very bitey or skittish parrot, you might make it longer to have a little more protection for your hand. But with him, I wanted to make it a little bit more subtle and a little bit smaller, so I like having the target stick flexibility to set my length. All right, target. Great job. He's following wherever I showed the target stick. Furthermore, I'm not luring him with treats. I'm just showing the target stick by itself. I really want him to learn the concept that following the target stick and touching it will make the treats appear. Target. Great, no treats there, but you gotta click and you can get a treat from my other hand. So it's all about touching that target stick wherever we may go. Target, great job. This is gonna be very helpful for additional training we're gonna be doing, like coming into the cage, coming out of the cage, stepping up on the hand, flight recall, and learning tricks. And this is a tool that can be passed around between people. So this is a great way to be able to introduce a parrot to your spouse, to your friends, and even back to yourself if your parrot ever loses trust in you. All right, he just flew away, but let's see if he'll target back to the training perch when I show him the target. Great job coming back. Wow, he's really, really catching on, and I'm super excited. Now, this Green Cheek Conure is about 3.5 months old, which is just a prime age for doing this kind of training. If you do it too early when they're too young, they can't learn. And of course, when they're older, there's just more boundaries to overcome. Now that said, any parrot of any age, even an old parrot, can easily learn to target. But when they're young and very interested in learning and they're just a sponge soaking it all up, they can do a great job. I have many more videos about parrot training, so be sure to subscribe to the All Parrots YouTube channel. Visit allparrots.com.